The price E of an entertainment system at Extreme Electronics is $220 less than twice the price U of the same system at Ultra Electronics. The difference in price between the system at Extreme Electronics and Ultra Electronics is $175. We're going to write a system of linear equations that can be used to solve the price at each place. Are you ready? What is one equation we could write based on this, what they're telling us? Leah.
E equals 2U minus 220.
Okay. E is $220 less than twice the price of U. So exactly what Leah said. Very nice. All right, what's my second equation?
E minus U equals 175.
The difference in price between the systems is, so E minus U equals 175. Hey, any questions on how we got that? So now we got to solve. What is easily isolated? Or what is isolated, I should say? E is isolated, and it equals 2U minus 20. And I've got it right here. So we're going to say 2U minus 220 minus U equals 175. U minus 220 equals 175. So what does U equal? I heard 395. So at Ultra Electronics, it equals 395. What is it at Extreme Electronics? So you can do one of two things. You can plug it into the first equation, or you can plug it into the second equation. 2 times 395 minus 220, or E minus 395 equals 175. But either way, what does it equal? 500 what? I don't have 575. 570. How do you find perimeter of a rectangle? So you have 2 lengths and 2 widths. So the perimeter of a rectangular wooden deck is 90 feet. That, they've given you enough information for your first equation. What will I write? Let's write 2 lengths plus 2 widths equals what? 90. When you're facing problems like word problems, if they don't tell you you have to use X and Y, use things that at the end, if you're like, oh, U equals 395, I don't have to decode X or Y. I know that U is talking about Ultra Electronics. So here I know that L is length and W is width. So I don't have to like play a guessing game at the end or accidentally mix things up. The length is 5 feet less than 4 times its width. What will I write? L equals 4W minus 5. Do we have something that's isolated or easily isolated? L. So we're going to take L and we're going to plug it in. What will I write?
2 times 4W minus 5 plus 2W.
W minus 10 plus 2W equals 90. 10W equals 100. So what is the width? 10 what? And if the width is 10 feet, what is the length? How did you get that?
10 times 4 minus 5.
10 times 4 minus 5 is 35. Marcos had 15 coins in nickels and quarters. So if he has 15 coins in nickels and quarters, what can I write for one of my equations?
N plus Q equals 15.
Thank you. All right. So he has 3 more quarters than nickels. What does he have more of?
Quarters.
So his quarters equals nickels. Is it minus 3 or is it plus 3? Plus 3, because he has more quarters. So think to yourself, if he had 1 nickel, he'd have 4 quarters. So you have to add 3. So n plus 3 equals 15. 2n plus 3 equals 15. 2n equals 12. So how many nickels? 6 nickels. And 6 plus what is 15?
9.
Or 6 plus 3 is 9. So both those work. 9 quarters.